Here we are again, back with another episode of Punky's World. Today, I am going to be working on this taser. Yes, a taser. What's wrong with this is that it needs the batteries replaced in it, and it's not your ordinary battery. So we got some power up until holding it for about 10 seconds and it starts to die out. The battery on this is super old. I got this probably in 2012. The way I got this one is there was a guy that used to drive around downtown Los Angeles on his bicycle, and he was known as the $5 knife guy. His name was Jerry. He would sell all these different knives and spring-assisted knives. Every one was $5. I think I bought this off of him for $8 to $10 or whatever. Never had to use it. I just always thought it'd be cool to have a taser. I've had it for years. You can tell the casing on the actual deal, it's just, the rubber is just going bad on it. It's nothing pretty or whatever. I decided I wanted to change the battery out on this just because, why not? I've never had a chance to use this on anybody. No, I'm not using it on myself in this video. But I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna swap the battery out, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Here we go. So I ordered the batteries, and it's a weird style kind of battery. I've never actually seen these before. It comes in a 5-pack, and they're rechargeable batteries. So we're gonna see how we can put this battery pack inside of here and see if we can get this thing to be revived and fresh, because I have no use for these batteries whatsoever. So let's get started on that. And it looks like there's small Phillips. And let's open this sucker up. I've never opened one of these in my life. This one is called an Attack. It's a 7.5 million stun gun. I don't know what those numbers translate to, but either way, it's shocking. Okay, good. I think they're all loosened enough. There's some tape on here. We can pull that off. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here's what we got to work with. All right. I can see right now there's a wire that's disconnected because this thing used to light up whenever you would use it. So maybe we'll fix that as well. There's a little light in the front right here. It's supposed to pulse, and that wire is clearly broken right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is broken. This looks like it's our battery system right here. Let's open this up and see what this stuff looks like. So we're gonna have to make a battery pack, it looks like, out of this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, so that comes out like that. This battery was just like glued in, but I'm gonna have to get strapping to make my own battery, apparently, which shouldn't be a problem. Wow, look how ghetto that is. We're gonna have to cut this. We're gonna make our own battery pack. So it looks like 2 down here, and then negative, negative. So I'm gonna try to mimic this setup right here with some electrical tape and make my own pack. And then we'll end up soldering some of these welds on here, and I have a special gun for that. It looks something like that, but I'm gonna make it more angled so it fits in there properly. That's kind of similar like that. Let's keep taping it, make it look sexier. Okay, well, it's pretty good, not bad. All right, now we can start the battery welding. This is my battery pack welding tool. This is the strapping to connect the batteries, and we're working on the bottom side of the battery right now. So we're gonna go from here to here, and then from there to there. Okay, good. I'll probably do one more just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's on there good. Now we'll do this side, and we can trim this up after as well. I know it's a little bit longer. That's on there. There you go. Yep, good. So those strappings are on there. Just gonna trim around the edge here, clean it up. It's not the prettiest work, but it will do the job. Now we're gonna do the same for up here, because these are gonna be where our leads are. So I'm gonna take a little piece off here. Done. We'll go to this guy right here. Good, that'll bolt. Perfect. Just make sure you're not going to arc against this next one right here. I'll adjust the pack a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right, well, it's not pretty, like I said, but it'll work. It'll be different than what this is. I'm going to take a little piece of the metal, and I'm going to weld it to each one of these spots right here, so that way when I actually solder, it'll stick to it. Just need a little bit, little chunk. Good. Put a little chunk on this side. Done. Okay. We're gonna clean this up a little bit so it's not so much sticking out. Yeah, let's see if we can just put one more little. Done. Cool. Good, good, good. We have our pack done. Now we're gonna have to do some soldering, it looks like. So we're gonna let the iron heat up for a little bit. So we're gonna mimic this pack. We're just gonna unsolder these, resolder it to that pack, and we should be in business. And then we gotta reassemble this whole thing. There's a few more steps than I thought there would be, but you know, whatever. Hey, this is fun. Let's get this hotter right there. Now it's at 700 degrees.
I'm gonna go full retard. You never go full retard.
Start with this guy first. Okay, good. Got that off. Let's see if I can get this one off too. In one shot. Okay, good. So that pack is out of the equation. We're gonna resolder it to this. Sorry about all the noise. I have construction going on at my house currently. Now that we got that off, we're gonna turn the iron down. I'm gonna go to like 700 degrees. Okay, let's get it to stick here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it works. Yes, it does. Perfect. We're gonna kill that power source. And now there's another thing we need to fix on this deal. There's a light right here that should be lighting up, and it's not because I can see that the wire is broken off of it. So let's just put a little bead of solder right there. We'll fix it, and then we should have a light that lights up too, just to make it more of a boogie boogie scary effect. Okay. Got our wire soldered back in there. Should be good to go. See, now we have just a regular light that's on, which it didn't work before. Cool. All right, good. Now we got to assemble this whole damn thing, and we got to charge it. And it's so cheaply made. Okay, I have to put a little glue or something in there. We're going for purple to hold that battery in place. It's gonna be super sexy. I don't even know why I have this thing. Like, I don't use it ever. I've used it before to light up a joint. I've used it to partially light up a cigar, one of those backwoods cigars. Other than that, I have no use for this thing. Like, it's just more of a cool, I have a Taser novelty thing, and I bought it such a long time ago. I mean, all the rubber and everything is just disintegrating on it. It's just gross, and figured, why not? Let's replace this battery pack. Let's make a battery pack for it, replace it, and that's what we did. It makes for good content, you know what I mean? So our battery pack, this is probably a capacitor for sure. High voltage capacitor. You got your electrodes right here. You have your switch, you have your trigger. This is what plugs into the wall to charge it. It's the cheapest gosh damn thing I've ever seen in my life. That's how they have it. Maybe I can actually do some beneficial stuff to it. Let me see if I can bend it a little bit just to make better contact. Okay, that's kind of staying in place. So we put some glue down. Now it's gonna stay in its little place. Hopefully it won't affect where the screws are at. Let's see if I can put this little capacitor and glue that down too. That'd be great. Got the wires facing down this direction, so that way we don't have any problems. And hopefully, once we put the cover on, this will slide appropriately, and we'll be back in business with this worthless thing. Give myself a little extra love, a little room, roomy love. Okay, yeah, it's kind of going back into place like that. All right, let's throw a couple screws in here. Let's see if it helps keep it in place. Okay, that one's there. I'm just gonna go across through here. Great. Put one in the back of here. Ah, it's all sticky. All sticky. Okay. Last screw. Okay, let's turn it on. Very good. Will this pop out? Yes, it will. And then we have our light that should work. Yep, it does. Let's put it on the charger. Okay, we got our taser on the charger right now. That's that right there. We're gonna let it charge for a couple hours. The light should turn off when it's charging. So let's get it charged up. We'll see how she burns. And already, just with these batteries that I have never charged, it's already keeping up. And we're back. I have the taser right now. I pulled it off the charger. Let's make sure the light still works. It does. Let's see if it has improved at all. Oh yeah, this thing cooks. This thing is ready to go. We fixed the problem. This whole video wasn't about just fixing the taser. It was more about, all right, I have to construct a new battery pack. And so it was just kind of a way to show you my little nickel welding tool to build the battery strap. But it's done, it's complete, it works. And I don't really have a use for this other than maybe lighting up a smoke. Well, at least it works for something. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Punky's World. We'll see you on the next episode. Cheers! Also, don't smoke.